On this day, that's 21st of February in 1965, one of the greatest revolutionary figures on the planet and radically oriented black grassroots figures of the black power movement and the most radical elements and the radical wing of the civil rights movement amongst black people and African American people, or the African diaspora in the USA, Malcolm X, was martyred. Time doesn't permit to go into the important contribution of this man to the global revolution against racism and capitalism. But just to make one important point, Malcolm X himself comes from a family of black liberators and black fighters. His father was in Marcus Garvey's UNIA movement, which was arguably one of the biggest Pan-Africanist movements there's ever been. His mother was from the Caribbean. His immediate siblings and cousins were also involved in black resistance and black radical organizations. So it was no accident that Malcolm X ends up in the Nation of Islam. However, because of the revolutionary movements of the time that were leading and defining popular culture and communities, Malcolm X continuously shifted towards more radical, and one can argue more radical leftist frameworks, moving away from the conservative, relatively right-wing politics of the Nation of Islam that were not deposited at the grassroots in struggle. This very much frustrated Malcolm X, so he gravitated more towards the Cuban revolutionaries, for example, for Abdurrahman Babu, the leading Pan-Africanist revolutionary from Zanzibar, of Kwame Nkrumah, of Fidel Castro, of the Algerian FLN revolutionaries, and so on and so forth. Of course, the resistance in Congo, the loyalists of Patrice Lumumba there, of the Vietnamese revolutionaries, of Mao and the Chinese revolutionaries standing up for Africa and Asia and the general global South. Malcolm X remains a very leading figure for us to take inspiration and courage from